If you're enjoying this podcast, explore the Calm Edge Survival Series, Practical Survival Guides by Steve Barker, published by Books Central. Built for pressure, it helps you stay composed, think clearly, and act effectively in outdoor, urban, and emergency situations. Find the book on Amazon or through the Books Central website. When people talk about survival, they often jump straight to fire, shelter, or navigation. But before any of that, there's a quieter skill that can save your life: risk assessment. It's the ability to look at a situation, understand what could go wrong, and make a smart decision before pressure, panic, or pride take over. In the field, risk assessment is what keeps small problems from becoming life-threatening ones. The first step is learning to slow down and read the situation honestly. That means asking simple questions. What do I know for sure? What am I guessing? What are the immediate threats? A steep slope, rising water, fading daylight, or a storm moving in can all change the picture fast. Good risk assessment isn't about being fearless, it's about being clear-eyed. The person who pauses to think may feel slower in the moment, but they are usually the one who arrives safely. Next, you need to compare the risk against the reward. Not every challenge is worth taking on right away. Crossing a river might save time, but if the current is strong and the water is cold, the danger may outweigh the benefit. Climbing a ridge for a better view might help with navigation, but if the footing is loose and the weather is closing in, it may be smarter to stay low. Strong survival judgment comes from understanding that every action has a cost. Risk assessment helps you decide whether that cost is manageable or reckless. Another important part of risk assessment is knowing your own limits. A lot of bad decisions in the outdoors come from overconfidence, fatigue, hunger, or the urge to prove something. You may be capable of a difficult task on a good day, but survival conditions are rarely good days. Cold drains energy, heat clouds judgment, darkness hides hazards. If you are tired, injured, or already stressed, your margin for error shrinks. Part of staying alive is being honest about your physical and mental condition, then adjusting your choices accordingly. Finally, good risk assessment includes having a backup plan. It's not enough to decide what you'll do if everything goes right. You also need to think through what happens if it doesn't. If your route is blocked, where is your alternate path? If your fire won't light, what is your next option for warmth? If the weather turns, where can you shelter? Planning for failure is not pessimism, it's discipline. In survival, the people who think ahead usually waste less energy and recover faster when conditions change. At its core, risk assessment is the habit of making calm, informed choices under pressure. It helps you move with purpose instead of impulse, and it turns survival from guesswork into judgment. Whether you're heading into the backcountry, preparing for an emergency, or simply learning how to think more clearly in difficult situations, this skill matters. Because in the real world, staying alive is often less about doing more and more about deciding well.